Let's go. Run the music, Bob. Ah. Yes. Ta-da! Get in here. Everybody get in here. And welcome to the Armon Wiggins Show. All right? It is time. It is that time again for another legendary moment. All right? I'm here with you all, and we're going to get into some things. Hold on. My camera is really giving me the news right now. Okay, yeah. I needed her to back up. Oh. The volume is up. I want to make sure everything is right. Okay. Yes. Can you guys see me? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm. Today I'm having a tequila sunrise, pink lemonade, orange juice, and tequila. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Let me get everybody ready and set up. Okay, so we're here. We got to get into some things. Last night was a legendary night. Drake dropped Certified Lover Boy. Now, we got to talk about that. We're also going to talk about Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, and Nicki Minaj being named the most, with the female rappers with the most unique flow in 5 years. In the last 5 years, in 2021. We're also going to talk about Boosie's weird obsession with Lil Nas X and why he is still sucking from his nuts. And some other things as we get through the show, okay? But first, let's talk about Certified Lover Boy. What'd you guys think about the Drake album? I'm gonna be honest with you. The first initial listen, I expected to immediately find the hit, right? I personally didn't feel like I found the hit right away. It was not until the second listen this morning where I really got into TSU, and I got into, there's another one that I like. Let me get on here. Let me go to my Apple Music, because I can't even think of the name of it right now, and I just forgot that quick. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you guys the one I like. It's not the one with Future. I mean, I do like that one. Don't get me wrong. But that's not the one. It is it this one? Oh. Yeah, so I like Effing Fans and I like TSU. I'm not really sure if this was an album, because TSU is Texas Southern University. Then it was like a chopped and screwed sound. So I don't know if he was going for this Texas vibe, but it was okay for me. Like, I feel like it's more of a grower, not a shower. But as I'm listening to it, I definitely think that it's more palatable than Donda. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people will give this a full listen. I mean, I gave it a full listen on the first night because I felt like it was more where my headspace was at. You know, I feel like in regards to Donda, it's more of those situations where you got to sit down and really figure out, okay, am I going to really go on this journey? You know what I mean? Whereas Drake, you feel like, okay, I can listen to this in my car. I can be on a date. You know, I might find a bop or two in here to bang in the club. So, it's people can, it's for more of this generation, and the more now, I think people can really relate to this Drake album. For me, I wasn't wooed or wowed by it. It was okay. Hold on. Well, let me make sure we're good here. Hold on. I gotta make sure we're good. Okay, yeah, we could. So yeah. But I don't mind it. I think that it's gonna grow. I haven't even watched the record. I haven't watched the video with Future and Young Thug, but that song was cool. I actually liked. I actually preferred it later on in the song when we got to Future's verse. I kind of feel like that song starts off really slow, but then once the beat drops, you can really get into some things on that. But I don't think that the album is a flop. I don't think that it's trash. I think that it's okay. I think that it's good. I don't think that this is the greatest body of work that I've heard from Drake, and I don't think that this was anything innovative. I don't feel like there was much of a challenge in his artistry here and his lyrics. I don't feel like there was much. I don't feel like this was anything new or fresh or exciting about this. The most exciting piece for me was, perhaps, getting Jay-Z on the record, and Jay-Z really did his thing, talking about fake friends and niggas wanting to hang out the ops. And I can't tell you, I love that line in that bar about Jay-Z saying, like, listen, you guys want to kick it with me, but y'all still kicking it with niggas that don't like me. I never understand how people move that way. So that resonated with me because I definitely had to cut off a few people in my lifetime for just feeling like, girl, you always want to associate with people that don't like me. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Or have something negative to say about me. So I really resonated with Jay-Z in that act and on that record. What else? I think the album is going to do great. He's trending all over. He's got the top 20 songs on Apple right now. Everybody's loving it. I'm an anomaly. Like I'm not like head over heels. The biggest thing though, for me is the interesting part that and I forgot to put it in the title, but we can talk about this on a separate episode as well. But there was no female rappers on there. Now NICKI, she was like talking on one of the records, but that wasn't really anything. To me, I'm like, we had Donda and we had Drake, two of the most anticipated albums of the year, and arguably going to be the two biggest albums of the year, and they featured no female rappers on there. Why is that? Has female rap become so toxic now that people don't even want to bring female rappers on their records because it's going to be too political? It's going to be like, why are you sitting with her? Why are you working with her? You're working with this one, so you must be here. You know what I mean? So are they not allowed to do work together now because of the politics? Why was there no female rappers on either one of these albums? I think that that's something to talk about. So it's interesting. But I will say, which one do I think was better out of Certified Lover Boy and Kanye West's Donda? Now, last night I did tweet out and say I thought that Donda was better. I will change my mind because I don't feel like you can really compare them, because I do feel like they're two different types of body of work. Kanye West is a more artistic showcase piece, right? So if you're looking to go on a musical and a spiritual journey, and you're wanting to hear like an artistic take on music and sound, that's Donda. If you're looking to vibe and throw something in your car and you can ride with, clean your house, chill, you know what I'm saying, go to the club, or just kind of live your regular everyday life, which is majority of us, it's Drake. So, I think they're just two different types. It's two different types of concepts. But I personally feel like Donda was more of I liked it because it was more of a challenge. It was more revolutionary with different sounds, and the melodies were unique, and it was very artistic, and you could tell that it was very well thought out. It may be spooky for some, but it was the artistry in the music. You felt like you were listening to like an audio painting. You know what I mean? It was nice. Whereas Drake, I felt like there were moments where I would just zone out. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of felt like this monotone melody. It almost, if you weren't careful, you could listen to 3 songs and think that you were listening to one at some moments of the record. But I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really even finish all of Donda because you got to be in the right headspace with that. And Drake, I was able to sit through it. So I think that they're both good. I can't say one is better than the other because I think that each one of them have strengths and weaknesses that the other does not. Okay. But the album is definitely not a flop. It's just, I don't think it's his best. I don't think that it's better than Scorpion, but we'll see. Hold on, let me see. Let me go here. I think Soulja Boy is still upset.
What the fuck you talking about? I'm the nigga getting money. Nigga, you owe everybody. Nigga, you owe Jay-Z. You owe taxes. You owe your accountant. You in debt. Nigga, you need some money from Mark Zuckerberg. Nigga, you broke. Nigga, you was on the internet crying. You ain't rich. Nigga, fuck out of here. Nigga, who you think you fooling? Nigga, fuck out of here, broke ass nigga. Broke ass nigga, I ain't never seen you with a bust down, nigga. Kim left your lame man, nigga, cause you broke, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I'm the nigga getting money, nigga. You owe.
I'm not really sure where that energy is coming from. I do see that it's kind of glitching. I'm not sure why we're having that problem right now. But y'all, you know me. Hold on, let me see. I can try to edit it down. I'm just not sure. I don't really want to mess it up, child. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Give me a second. Give me a second. Because she is kind of pulling the show right now. All right, looks like we're doing better now. Okay, so boom. So yeah, Soulja Boy is feeling away. I'm over Soulja Boy. It's like, girl, your nails are completely disgustingly dirty, and Soulja Boy just looks like he's off of like a bunch of drugs. Like, I don't really get into Soulja Boy like that. Soulja Boy is like, Soulja Boy didn't need to be on the album, and it's kind of like, just let it go. Let's move on. I'm over it. You need to be over it. We're over you. Let's just, Soulja Boy, just cut it. You know, like, just cut it. All right, let's move on. Speaking of Drake and Donda and things like that, I don't know who this Ernest Owens is, but he's upset because apparently R. Kelly has received writing credit for one of the songs on the record, on the album. So this is, according to Gossip in the City and Ernest Owens, no, not R. Kelly being on a new Drake song. TSU has R. Kelly as a songwriter. I can't. Yeah, I'm also going to need Drake to explain exactly what the F he was doing with this verse. But go ahead and act like this and R. Kelly being a songwriter sample inclusion wasn't intentional. Think I'm Tiger Woods the way I teed off 17 and you know, okay, I'm not going to start reading it that far into this. Pockets, you know, pockets on whatever jeans, forever green, and you know, told me a lot of things, but they say everything, but now I know every single thing. There was plenty things I didn't know. Plenty things you didn't say was effing with you anyway, was effing with you way before you had some confessions to make. You decided to take it to the grave. I know you gonna take it. And now you know. Girl, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know what that got you. I don't know, but apparently, so he sampled. I'm going to go ahead and say he sampled R. Kelly, so he gave him writing credit for it. Okay, he's still going off. I wouldn't be surprised if someone dives into the fact that Drake's new album dances with blank from Predators like R. Kelly's songwriter to NICKI's cameo, while she still defends her convicted abusive husband and certified lover boy owns accusations of underage grooming. Ernest Owens also says Drake sits around with an Aaliyah tattoo on his body and is giving her abuser R. Kelly coins with a songwriting credit on his new album. Just goes to show you how cognitive dissonance continues with this man. When he replies that she's 17, he cracks. I can't go to jail yet, man. Why do you look like that? Context for those who are trying to understand Drake's history of alleged grooming of underage girls. Oh, girl, they trying to get Drake. Ooh. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know nothing about that, and I dang sure don't. I'm staying out of that, child. That is a mess. I don't know what's going on with that. That one over there, that's a bit much for my spirit. I don't really know what that tea is. Speaking of Nicki Minaj, let's just go. Let's just get this right here. I'm not gonna go too far in depth with this, but let's hit it and miss this because I'm so tired of this. Nicki Minaj and her husband Kenneth Petty's associate alleged. Basically, child, there was an associate of Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj. The video's on my page. He allegedly threatened Jennifer. What? Oh. It keeps freezing. I don't know why it's doing that. It's got to be the internet. I don't know. So should I turn it off? Anyway, it's a mess. I'm tired of it. Like, I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I'm like tired of this topic. It's just so draining at this point, and I'm just like, I've had enough. Like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what's happening with Nicki. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what's going on with Drake. I don't know what's going on with this whole debacle. Some people saying it's not freezing. Okay, so we'll just keep going. All right. So yeah, it's just a mess. So that's what's going on with Nicki and Kenneth Petty. They're saying that her goons are threatening the victim. That's a whole mess and a half, child. And I don't even know where to begin with that whole entire situation. So yeah, that's that on that. But I see it freezing for me. And we're just going to have to get through it. We probably won't do call-ins because I don't know why this keeps freezing. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Let's go to, while we're on that, boom. Double XL recognizes Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, and Nicki Minaj for having the most unique rap flows of a female rapper in the last 5 years. Okay? Yes, for the elephant in the room, Cardi B is not on the list. Okay? She is not on this list from Double XL magazine. Okay? It starts with Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion rising up the charts consistently since her song Big Ol' Freak, blowing up in 2018. Megan Thee Stallion packaged bars, technical skill that improved by the month, and an early polish that put her on track for stardom. Her potential has been realized over the last few years, and part of that is due to how she flows. While she has never been silent about her love for the late Pimp C and borrows from his flow, the Houston native has many of her own deliveries up her sleeve that I can't barely see it. It's hella far away, guys. If that's that she has perfected. Houston rap has always been built on a less rigid, freestyle-driven kind of style, and Meg has that along with the bounce of legendary New Orleans rappers like Wayne and Juvenile. Plus Tina Snow has the ability to start flying downhill and packing in bar after bar as she picks up the pace. Oh, that was a lot. I probably need to read this on my phone because that shit is hella small. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, now let's get into Doja Cat. While she's made a lot of noise with her skills at singing and making pop songs, Doja Cat can really rhyme, bounce from scheme to scheme, and using her breath control to get bars in where most can't. One of her more impressive skills is her ability to use the midpoint of her bar to rhyme right into the next, making her next step unpredictable in almost every verse. It's almost like watching a slinky roll down some steps. Each and every move goes into the next without losing momentum. She doesn't particularly have copycats yet, and it's likely because her technical ability is up there. They tried that because she's a complete copycat of Nicki Minaj. So they completely tried that to say that Doja Cat doesn't have copycats when she copied. Now, I could see them saying that Meg has a unique flow because Meg does have a unique flow. Doja Cat to me does not have a unique flow. She has a Nicki inspired flow, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. Let's keep it moving. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj has been at it for more than 15 years, but every time she drops a new track or a featured verse, it's like hearing her for the first time all over again. The Queen's MCs keeps it fresh when it comes to her flows. You never know what you'll get. Sweet like Barbie, calm yet deadly like Queen Sleaze, or wild and zany like Roman Zelensky. A hushed tone here, authoritative and punctuated rhymes there, and playful delivery all over. She's had a solid feature run over the last year with tracks like Sada Baby's Whole Lotta Choppers remix, showcasing a little bit of everything that Nicki Minaj can do with her flows. I feel like they have more to say about, more colorful stuff to say about Megan Thee Stallion and Doja Cat than they had about Nicki Minaj. Wow. They had more to say about Doja Cat than they said about Nicki. I don't know, but Nicki definitely has a unique flow. She can switch it up and do many different flows. So does Meg. And I guess Doja Cat, if you want to acknowledge the fact that she pretty much copied Nicki. So sure, Doja Cat has a Nicki flow. So, I mean, so sure, Doja Cat has a unique flow. She has a Nicki sound. All right. What's the next thing on my list? All right. Because the stream guys are really trying me today. Speaking of, now this is pretty far away, but speaking of Doja Cat, Azalea Banks pretty much says that Doja Cat makes music for 10-year-olds. With all due respect, Doja has horrible bars. I don't know what this is. This must be a tweet that Azalea Banks had was responding to a fan. So I guess Azalea Banks said, with all due respect, Doja Cat has horrible bars. None make any sense. That trash African accent on woman sealed the deal for me. Great sonics, but Doja adds nothing to the music world. She needs to step up her pen swag up. The Nicki impressions give me Iggy trying to use her white heritage to ride Nicki's. Sounds like a West Coast girl trying to fit in with the East Coast girls. It's just so interesting now that everybody is starting to pick up on the Nicki impersonations. When I've been saying this and you guys were killing me, this is the reason why I wasn't a Doja Cat stan. This is why I wasn't really getting into Doja Cat like that, because I felt like you guys kept forcing Doja Cat on me and she was clearly biting off of Nicki. It does not feel original. It just was not feeling original enough for me. Somebody said, LOL, wasn't Azalea fat shaming Doja like a few months back just for her to finally admit now that Doja is also a bona fide star? Doja says, actually, I'm the bona fide star. Doja makes music for 10-year-olds and it's very, I can't even see. I don't even know that word. Derivative. Cute girl, but her attempts at witty East Coast Roman reloaded flows are pitiful and not in the least amusing. And yes, she looked terrible before she lost weight, but Azalea and Doja are miles more accurately culturally important. than any of these weak white socialites. Yeah, I butchered that up because my screen is way over there, and I'm like this trying to read that shit. But just know that Azalea Banks is not feeling Doja Cat, okay? Azalea Banks be reading down. So, child. I don't know. I mean, I find myself, I do listen to Doja Cat. Like when I'm getting ready for a show or when I'm doing some research online, I will throw Doja Cat, on in the background and I'll let her play. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. I will sit and let Doja Cat play because I like her. Actually, her album is pretty good. Like, it's a nice little playthrough. Like, you have to let it grow on you, And unfortunately, and fortunately, I like to, get into it, where she did the full NICKI. I didn't mind it. So I listened to her, but Doja Cat to me is not really original, in my opinion. All right, let's get into this last little piece. Boosie trending again. It's just like, girl, why? Boosie trends again for his latest tweet about Lil Nas X. What the F? You just don't stop. This is so weird to me. So he tweets. Hold on, let me see what he tweeted. Nas X, what the F? You just don't stop. I think he's going to turn around and suck one of his background dancers D on national TV. Protect yours. God turning over in his grave. Wait, so God doesn't like a man posing as a pregnant woman for a shoot, but God all right with drug use, multiple children from multiple women, and hiring prostitutes to service your underage son? Got it. Boosie when Lil Nas X breathes. Boosie on the edge of his bed at 5:30 in the morning thinking about Lil Nas X. At 6:40 a.m., a man performing fellatio on another man was foremost on Boosie's mind, so much that he has had to tweet about it in all caps. Legend has it, if you say Lil Nas X 3 times, Boosie shows up. That's so weird. Why Drake has dropped one of the most anticipated albums of the year and has a record called Girls Like Girls, which is a whole nother conversation, but I want to make sure that we got a full working stream for that. But it's just like, Boosie, you keep talking about Lil Nas X and you're not talking about Drake or anything. Or I don't, not that I've seen. But here's my thing. At this point, I'm done talking about Boosie and his in his homophobia stuff, because it's starting to feel like Boosie now wants attention. Or nigga, you're gay. Either you like the attention or you're gay. Because I'm not even talking about Lil Nas X in the pregnancy thing, because I'm not even interested. I think that is stupid. I think that it's extra. I don't think it's original. And I just think that it's just too troll. It's just too clickbaity for me. So I'm just like, I support Lil Nas X, but I think it's too clickbaity. But so I didn't say anything. I didn't post about it. I didn't talk about it because I'm not interested. I'm not really interested in it at all. So if you're not interested in something, I don't understand why he keeps talking about it. Why he's following this man. Block him. It's so weird. Block the nigga. It's really that simple. Like, I don't understand why this man is so interested in what another man got going on. You just shouldn't. be that interested in what another dude has going on, in my opinion. But those are my thoughts on that. I just want to give a quick. I might come back and do a call-in show, but I do want to reset this. But I did want to get those topics out. Maybe we can do another show later on tonight, once I can get everything ironed out. But I didn't want to end the live because I know you guys were here. So, but we're gonna end it here. I want to thank you guys all for coming on. And we will be back probably later to do a call-in show about everything, okay? So I love you all for watching. Thanks for coming. I do apologize if the stream was acting up again. I'm not sure why. But anywho, I will see you guys later on. And thanks for listening and thanks for watching, all right? Peace out. Oh, wait, we got to restart it.